Okay, the milking demonstration is getting ready to start here in just a couple of minutes. I know I said in my intro that we were going to do a couple more events. However, I'm not sure when those events start, and so we may just do this. And we've already seen all the cars. I had to have it muted because of the loud music. This is not muted. There's no loud music, so we should be okay for the milking demonstration. Sometimes things don't always go as planned, so she'll be getting started up here in just a few minutes. It's nice. We're sitting in a shade tree. There's nice wind. It is nice this morning. It really is.
Right, come on over and join us. We're going to get started in just 1 minute.
Couldn't have asked for a better morning. Good breeze. We're under the shade tree, and it's just nice. Nice this morning here in Wellington, Kansas.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Carrie Hamilton. I am here on behalf of Southwest Dairy Farmers, here to teach you a little bit about the dairy industry, a little bit about cow care, and I have brought along Temperance Coraline. This is Tempe. She is my almost 6-year-old Jersey cow. She lives on my farm with my family and I in Spring Hill, Kansas, and we travel all over the state of Kansas teaching about the dairy industry. The dairy farmers provide this to you for absolutely free, so you have friends in other schools or in other cities around Kansas, let them know about the mobile dairy classroom, fun, free, and educational. Tempe is going to show you exactly where your milk comes from. And before you go, make sure you grab something off the table. The first thing I would like to remind you is we all need a balanced diet, and within that balanced diet is 3 to 4 or more servings of dairy. Really easy to get those servings of dairy. Drink the milk out of your cereal bowl, have some string cheese or yogurt for lunch, and at the end of the day, have another glass of milk. Just 8 ounces of milk, just this much milk in a cup, is full of 13 vitamins and nutrients packed inside of just this much milk. When you're drinking the milk out of your cereal bowl and putting cheese on your sandwiches, you are eating and drinking vitamins that give you strong, healthy teeth and bones. Vitamin D and calcium is inside of milk and dairy products. There's protein in milk and dairy products. That gives us strong, healthy muscles. Things like riboflavin give us energy. If you're feeling groggy throughout the day, grab an extra glass of milk. The riboflavin will give your body energy. Milk and dairy products are good for our eyes, hair, skin, and nails, good for our blood pressure, good for our overall immune system. And remember, milk has been proven to be more hydrating than water. So as we get into these super hot days, make sure you're staying hydrated, adding an extra glass of milk to your daily diet. Just 8 ounces of chocolate milk contains the same 13 vitamins. There's just a little bit more sugar. So if you love chocolate milk, make sure you're getting at least 3 to 4 or more servings of dairy every single day. Now we know milk comes from dairy cows just like Tempe. Tempe's a Jersey cow. The Jersey cow is the second most popular dairy cow in North America. The Jersey cow can weigh up to 50 pounds, and one Jersey cow will produce about 6 gallons of milk a day. We keep our cows very happy and healthy. We milk her out twice a day. That keeps her body healthy. She'll have about 3 gallons of milk every morning, and then again when we milk her in the evening, another 3 gallons of milk. Now the Holstein cow, that big black and white cow, is the most popular dairy cow. The Holstein cow can weigh up to 2,000 pounds, and one Holstein cow will produce more than 10 gallons of milk a day. The Jersey cow, her milk is really rich and creamy. We use Jersey cow milk for things like butter and cheese and ice cream. So the next time you have an ice cream treat, think of Tempe, the Jersey cow, because her milk makes the very best ice cream. Now, cows are ruminant animals, and what that means is she has a long, long tongue she uses to scoop up her food. Come on now. She will basically swallow her food whole. Cows do not have top teeth. They only have bottom teeth, and in the back they have grinders. So she uses that long tongue, scoops up her food, and swallows it. Then she ruminates. She has 4 stomach compartments. She swallows that food. It goes into one of those compartments. Then she regurgitates a portion of that food, pulls it up into her mouth, chews it up and swallows it, regurgitates again, chews it up and swallows it. That is her ruminating process. As she ruminates, as she digests, her body is using the nutrition she's getting out of that food to stay healthy. And then her body has these big mammary glands. This is what mammals have that produce milk. Once they have their first baby is when they start producing milk because of these giant mammary glands. That is what make her milk, and that milk is stored here in her udder. But of course, she does not make milk until she has her first baby. Cows age about 12 years to hour 1, so at the age of 2, she was a full-grown adult. The full-grown adult females have their first calf at the age of 2. Once that calf is born, that calf will stay with mom for about 48 hours, getting all of the colostrum. Once mama's milk comes in and she's making 6 gallons of milk a day, it's up to the dairy farmers to protect those calves from overeating. So we keep the babies in the nursery, giving those dairy babies a balanced diet. We don't want those calves to overeat. We don't want those calves to get sick. So we keep the babies in the nursery, giving them a balanced diet of mama's milk. They get a bottle in the morning and a bottle in the evening. It is also up to the dairy farmer to take care of mom. So we empty her udder twice a day. She comes in the morning for her morning milking. That's when she gets her breakfast. Her breakfast is a mixture of grain. She gets 12 pounds of grain for breakfast and 12 pounds of grain for dinner at her evening milking. Throughout the day, she nibbles on hay or alfalfa. She'll eat anywhere from 40 to 60 pounds of hay, and she'll drink about 40 gallons of water. Dairy cows will always have those big bony hips, and you'll be able to see a dairy cow's ribs because she's eating to stay healthy and then make milk. So when she comes in for her morning breakfast, that's when we do our milking. So I'll go ahead and show you how we do that. She comes right into the stall. She loves her breakfast. 12 pounds of grain. My milk pump runs on suction. This is her favorite part of the morning because every morning her udder can weigh an extra 30 to 35 pounds. That is a lot of pressure. Before we attach our milking claw, of course her udder's divided into 4 parts. Those 4 teats might have germs on them, so I always wash her down with a gentle iodine solution, killing any germs. I don't want germs to get inside of her body, just like you wash your hands before you eat. Then we take a little bit of milk from each teat. We do this every time just to make sure that she's nice and healthy. Luckily, she's always been a happy, healthy cow. Then we go ahead and attach the milking claw, and we will collect some milk. Jar. This is where your milk starts. This is where your cheese and your yogurt and your ice cream start from. A dairy cow just like this. But before this milk ends up on your lunch table or your dinner table, 2 very important things happen to this milk. Kiddos, when you get home, look at the milk jug in your refrigerator and find the word pasteurized and homogenized. Pasteurization is when after all of the mamas on the farm are milked, that milk goes to stainless steel holding tanks never touched by human hands. That milk is heated to a high temperature and then cooled down to kill any germs that might have gotten into that milk. It is pasteurized. Then the milk is homogenized. This milk is really rich and creamy. At home, I I can take this milk out of the jar and leave it in a bowl in the refrigerator, and in a few hours the cream separates and rises to the top. It's the cream that we use for butter, cheese, or ice cream. But you don't want the cream to rise to the top in your cereal bowl or in your drinking cup, so your milk is homogenized. All of the cream molecules broken up and mixed together so that it is a nice fluid drinking milk. Once those two things happen, the cold tanker truck picks it up. That milk will always be tested for antibiotics, and no matter what brand you choose, all milk in the store is antibiotic free. Then that milk is going to be packaged and sent to your store. This happens really, really quickly. Milk is an all-natural product. There are no additives in milk. There are no preservatives in milk to make the shelf life any longer. So we have to get this milk to you really quickly, and this is how fast it happens. The mamas on the farm are milked. That milk is pasteurized, homogenized, tested, packaged, shipped, and delivered to your store in 48 hours. That's just 2 days. So the next time you go to the store, buy a gallon of milk and say to the people that you're with that the milk in that container was in a cow, just like Tempe, just 2 days ago. That's how quickly it travels. And remember, get your 3 to 4 or more servings of dairy every single day for all of the vitamins and nutrition packed inside of milk and dairy products. Just 8 ounces of milk contains 13 vitamins. So good for our bodies. And remind the loved ones in your life, every single one of us, every day of our lives, need those 3 to 4 or more servings of dairy. Really easy to get those and very, very important. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Please grab something off the table. Stick around if you have any questions. Our next presentation, our last presentation, is at 11 o'clock. So if you have friends that want to see me, come send them over at 11 o'clock. That will be our last one. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Have a good day. Say thank you. Stay healthy and drink your milk.
Okay, that was the milking demonstration. Pretty cool, huh? I know how to set a ways away, but hopefully it'll come out all right on the video. But that was it. I think we're done. I was going to try to stay for these other demonstrations, but I don't know what time they're even going to get started. I hope you all enjoyed the video today with the cars and the milking demonstrations. Had kind of a rainy start to the day, but that's all right. It turned out okay. So we're going to make our way back through the cars, and then we're going to head on. If you like today's videos, please give us a like and subscribe and share. Hit that notification bell. Ring that notification bell. It will keep you up to date and current on all of our current and future videos. If you watch a video all the way to the end, I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot that you watch it all the way to the end. All the videos all the way to the end. There's more things going on downtown. We're not going to do that today. We've been there. It's all the vendors are downtown in the air-conditioned, that big air-conditioned building downtown. I think we done that last year. We're not going to do that again. This year, they got one truck sitting over there. I'm not sure what kind of vendor that is. But we're going to make our way across and call it a day. It'll probably get hot and muggy now. But we've had a real nice morning on that little rain shower we had this morning. But it didn't last very long. Going over this little bridge here. It's a little babbling brook down there. Okay, and it goes all the way down to the end of the park. Oh. Okay guys, we'll have to call it a day. Thank you again for joining, and we will see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now.